Hello everyone, my name is Chris, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. We are about to fight Metal Gear, so let's go. Okay, now this is going to be an interesting fight for me, because it has been a while since I have fought Metal Gear in its current form. Okay, so let's see. Fire the stinger. I'm gonna do it this way. One shaft, one hit. Let's see if that works. Didn't hear the shaft explode though. It happened at this. Alright, did it, not one hit. Nice! Good job, Chris. Let me raise the volume because I couldn't hear that. Because when I got... It's weird, guys. This is actually not connected to the TV. This is just connected to my computer, and I can't hear... What you guys are watching, I can't hear on these headphones. I just do this because I don't want to hold a microphone and then put it down and play. So this is the only hands-free thing I have. Oh gosh, this is epic. This actually was pretty epic. When I saw this, I just thought, this is fucking awesome.
Great Fox, the name from...
I did, you know, it really did bother me though. You only see the ninja, not counting the codec calls, you only see him 3 times, and then a 4th optional time. You see him at the very beginning of the game where he cuts off Ocelot's hand in the earlier videos that we did. And then you see him a 2nd time in his boss battle when you meet Otacon for the first time. And then there is an optional in between. This is his last moment that we see him. This is the 3rd and final time. And then there is an optional 4th thing where if you stay in the cell for a long time, he comes out and frees you. If you, like the catch-up thing where you're in the cell and all that shit when you get captured. And that always bothered me a little bit because, and after his boss battle, he never contacts you by codec. So that always bothered me because I think Gray Fox is such an interesting character. And I mean, maybe the Phantom Pain, you know, at the time of this recording, the Phantom Pain hasn't came out yet. So maybe that'll shed some light on it, but I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's kind of like, fuck, I wish that we'd have more Gray Fox. Because, I mean, okay, he was in Metal Gear 1 and 2, and then he was in Portable Ops. But Portable Ops, look, I don't like Portable Ops. A lot of people do. I think the story is good. I like the story of Portable Ops, but I hate the game. Like, as a game, I think it's such dog shit.
I'll stop it from moving.
But then again, I was one of those people that didn't, and oh man, this is gonna sound so sacrilegious, but I wasn't really into Peace Walker either. When Peace Walker first came out, I thought it was really cool. I thought it had some epic moments, but to be quite honest, I didn't really like the whole, like, I don't know, the controls bothered me, and then it came out, the HD version came out, and having the extra analog stick was better. I just think that was meant to be a PS3 game than a PSP game. But I admired what Kojima did. I think that was really cool that he wanted to put a console experience on, but made it portable at the same time. Like, that game was designed for a portable system, but it also brought the console experience at the same time, which was what PlayStation Vita unfortunately hasn't learned to do. Which, God, yeah, that really bugs me too. The Vita, man. What a beautiful idea for a console. Beautiful. And then just completely out the window.
Can you really shoot? You'll
kill him too! You can't shoot him. It used to bother me.
No.
See, even if I aim...
I can't do it.
Then you could aim at him, which is kind of fucked up.
After Zanzibar. It's no good. I can't do it.
So it's basically one of those cutscenes that you could look around in, and you can't like switch or anything. I wish you could though.
In a world of light. Good. I can't do it.
But what about here? That's not in any harm way.
I can't do it.
Damn it, Snake. Can you imagine that Snake's just like, it's
No good. I can't do it.
Oh, shite.
Snake.
Such a badass final words.
Anyone else? Fighting was the only thing. The only thing I was good at. But
So cool, man. I really just...
fought for what I believed in.
I dig it so much.
Farewell.
I really dig it so much. Gray Fox, he's so... Like, what an interesting character, and we only get him in this game, and after that, that's it. No more Gray Fox, just... You know, they reference him in MGS4, and I think we had him... He had little references. They referenced this line in MGS2, but, like, I don't know. Gray Fox is one of those characters I think there's so much more to him that would have been interesting. I don't know if Konami's going to end up making the remakes of Metal Gear 1 and 2, but if they do, I really hope that they... oh, God, I hate this part. Okay, so here, I suck ass. You gotta get close when the missiles are fired. Then you have to go away, because he'll shoot ya. Oh, fuck! For a second, I forgot this is the PlayStation. Yeah, I'm really fucked. Yeah, ah, shit. Yeah, I'm really being a jackass. I tapped on the... Shit. Another thing is he's not straight, so... Basically have to do that whole dance with Liquid Snake. Man, I'm doing really good. I usually actually suck ass during the liquid part, but I'm actually doing fairly well, so that's good. Snake! Does he yell? No! I love Liquid Snake so much, man. He was my favorite, he really was my favorite villain in Metal Gear so far. I mean, Big Boss is pretty cool. Obviously, in the two Metal Gear games, we didn't really get him a whole lot as a villain. And then in Metal Gear Solid, we had Liquid Snake, who fucking great. I did not like Solidus. Did not care for him. Volgin, I didn't care much for. And then what is it? We had Liquid Ocelot, who. When they, I don't want to spoil it in case someone for some reason is watching this video and has not, which that's fine, but you have not played it, a game, that game. I still don't want to be that guy that spoils it, but I didn't like who Liquid Ocelot was at all. And then I don't know. Ground Zeroes is kind of like a short game, so there wasn't really a villain. I guess you could say the villain was Skullface, but we know nothing about him, so I don't know. Skullface has the potential. I'm still really confused over who the hell he is. Oh, there's another little... Oh shit, I don't want to skip the cutscene. Fuck, I should have done it before. But there's another trick you could do where you could kind of like look around, like you use the D-pad and then you wiggle the analog stick.
The world needed men like us. We were very desired.
Liquid.
Things.
I used to, when I was younger and I used to play this game, when he's like, "That's right, Snake," I'd go, ugh. Like, no, Liquid. I can't even stare at you. I mean, that was a weird thing too. This game came out in 1998. I was 11 years old when Metal Gear Solid came out. And I know I've talked about this before on this Let's Play or this playthrough series, but my parents were just very they were very laid back people. They didn't really look at They didn't want me. Obviously, if I were to start acting out things or start doing things in games that you're not supposed to do, I mean, you know, they're my parents. They're gonna come out and be like, "What the fuck's going on?" But they never really, you know, stopped me or said no to things or anything like that. So it was just, you know, like the kind of time frame that we were in. I don't know. It was the time that we it was a time of my life where my parents just didn't say no to me on a lot of stuff. You know, back then, I know the Mortal Kombat thing had happened with Joel Lieberman and Hillary Clinton and stuff, and because of that, the ESRB was formed. But I don't think they really... I mean, they were aware of violent video games, but I think my dad... Because my dad played this game with me the entire time, and he got into the story too. He thought it was a really fucking cool storyline, and he was amazed that... I mean, you know, understand, the man grew up with Pong, you know, Pac-Man. Mrs. Pac-Man was amazing when they added the bow. And so he was like beside himself with how epic this game was. And you know, me, I was kind of used to games having stories in them and whatnot. Obviously, this one was a pretty epic story. Yeah, I remember he would tell me, "You can't play this game without me." Like, you know, and I'm like, "Sure, man." And so like I wouldn't. Every time like he'd come home from work, which was a couple hours after I came back from school, we would sit down, we would play, and then on the weekends, and it was really cool, man. One of the few times where my dad and I had like something in common that we really dug, other than like Star Wars, that's always been our thing. But yeah, so that was our thing. It was really cool, and
the other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us.
And then I don't think he watched me play MGS2. I know the next game he played with me hardcore was Blue Stinger, which was it was a Dreamcast launch title. But then after that, he kind of just like, you know, went... I don't know, he never really got into Metal Gears much. I remember when he saw MGS4, he's like, "Oh wow, Snake's old now?" And he thought that was pretty interesting, and I told him, "Yeah man, Snake's getting older." And like, he knows who Snake is. If I like mention... I've shown him Metal Gear, and he knows what Metal Gear is. Like, you know, I reference it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember that game, that was pretty cool." No, I don't know, my dad didn't really get into it past the first game. I think it was just an amazing accomplishment on the PlayStation. I mean, people, you look at this now, and you kind of, not mock it, but you look at it and you're like, this isn't that good. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. But back then, man, that was, like, having like a video clip in a video game, that was amazing back then. My friend, a friend of mine, Brian, he told me that yeah, he and his uncle would, who was really into games, would play. They played this together, and they even played part 2 together. And that again, it was just like such an amazing like thing. Like, holy shit! Like, look at this.
Are our brothers with the same genes as ours?
I wonder if these people know they're in a video game. Like, how did that turn about?
The genome soldiers.
I'm assuming Kojima went with a crew to like a DNA lab and just did, you know, footage, which is funny because those people are 1998 era, 1997 era people, however long they were developing this. Human experiments. I love that. And then you know, now this game's set in what, like 2000? No, this is set in 2005. So. It's just funny how they make a lot of 1990s references. Well, whatever, you buy it. Fuck it.
Was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the goal.
And same thing, the Metal Gear's always done that. The first game was made in 1987. It was released in 1987, but it was set in 1995. And then the second game, which was released in 1990, was set in 1999, almost 10 years later. And obviously all those games are very rooted to their times, but whatever, fuck it. You just kind of like buy into it. And then same thing with, the worst is Metal Gear Solid 2. is set in 2007/2009 because they jump forward 2 years. And during the 2009 segment, now mind you, in 2009 we had this. We had like iPhones and things like that. But that game was made in 2001. So Raiden has a phone that's like one of those old phones where you have to lift the antenna, and text was like a little 4x3 green screen thing. Like, so it's just funny. Like, why the hell would he have that thing on there? But whatever. I think it's pretty funny.
All show signs of symmetry.
Symmetry, eh?
From the same problem. Signs of symmetry.
Symmetry.
So do I.
This is one of those long-ass cutscenes. This is the finale. I think this is like one of the longest cutscenes in the game. I don't remember them having anything else longer than this later on, but...
The old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can
save your family.
It's very touching.
Touchy.
Family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to
Don't
survive.
mate. So it's
Do you
like,
know It increases the chance that their genes will be
childish.
passed on to a
I
new
did that. I
generation.
showed that to my wife. I did that. I showed that to my wife once. I'm like, yeah, look, accidental sex. Like, oh fuck, I can't find the hole. Oh, there we go. And she was like, don't ever do that again. Like, she likes it. That's fucking disgusting. So here I am doing it on camera so that all can see, making a fool of myself. Sometimes it's kind of addicting to do, but sometimes I'll see, like, with my jokes how far I can go, and then, you know, when she says that's enough, of course, but like, I'll make really stupid, you know, like dick and fart jokes, and she'll laugh at it. Or sometimes she'll be like, that's enough. It's pretty funny.
I will kill you.
Oh my god. Turn around, Snake!
Look behind you.
Oh wow, I totally got that wrong. So there's Merle, as people call her.
Merle. Sure. She was alive hours ago.
I always wondered what did they do to her. When it happens, I'll point it out to you guys, but I'm pretty sure they alluded to Meryl having gotten raped.
No!
But I don't know, maybe it's just like a Japanese translation thing, like, because this is, I think, one of the few games that I don't think Kojima oversaw the Jeremy Blaustein, I think is his name. I might have been mispronouncing that, but Jeremy Blaustein was the person that translated this game to English, you know, Japanese to English, and I think he took a lot more liberties than other series did. Okay, guys, so look, I'm gonna pause, all right? Because we gotta end this video. We gotta keep on schedule. But don't worry, I'll make it up for you next episode. I know this is like one of the first only codec scenes that I'm not letting play on its full. But anyway, if you guys liked what you saw, click the subscribe button. Join the Sierra Happen Army. Building an army to help me take on all these games. We'll be back later this week with some more Metal Gear Solid action. I'm fairly certain we're definitely gonna be beating this game. In like the next 2 episodes. So, but alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care.